Previously on Beyond Us.
I'm not dead.
Your thing just happens to be telekinesis. I called because I want you to go through Renee's room and take what you need from there. We're having her stuff put into a storage shed by a storage company tomorrow. Anya, you're breaking in? Psi is an overarching term for all types of psychic abilities, things like telepathy, clairvoyance, or telekinesis. Private Drive, Coatesville, Pennsylvania. We found stuff. Must be a file for a person. Cohens are nothing but trouble. The Cohens and Wolf start up some tech company as business partners. Almost 5 years ago, the company starts to spiral down for some reason. Mr. Wolf is about to go to the police to reveal something about the company, but he never does. At that time, some accident happened to Renee's older sibling. Anyway, the rumor is that one of the Cohen twins was there when the accident happened. My mom thinks the Cohens paid the Wolfs hush money to keep quiet about their business and Renee's older sibling. But the real conspiracy theory is that the Cohens set up Renee's older sibling to have the accident. Oh, this is unexpected. Just kidding, I'm psychic. I knew you'd be here. We need to know more about Psi Company. 1995, when a man broke out, he told a local psychic that Psycho was doing unethical testing on people. He died 2 days later. Why did he tell a psychic? The psychic community is very afraid of Psycho. We always have been. Many psychics, including myself, believe Psycho found out how to strip a psychic of their abilities in those secret 40 years of research. Not only that, but it's rumored they are making people psychic. My name is Hayden Era Trescott, and I'm the first to break out of Psycho in 22 years. How's the orange juice? It's low acid. Alright. Does everyone here have psychic abilities? Just me, Ramona, and Louisa. That's her. Is it true Psycho is creating new psychics and taking abilities away from pre-existing psychics? Listen, I didn't break out of there to be a part of your Q&A. I heard the last guy who broke out did the same because psychics can protect people like me. The dude from 1995 died like 2 days after he broke out. What? No, that didn't happen. What I heard was— It's true, Hayden, right? Hayden, psychics are in enough danger as it is. We're safe because we lie low. Taking in you would not only put me, but Anya and her mother in danger. I'm sorry, but I can't protect you. Well, good to know none of you are willing to help me. Well, Ramona might not be willing, but I know my mom would. Didn't Anya's mom want her to stay away from us because finding Renee would cause her too much trouble? My friends and I are looking for someone who was taken by Psycho. If you tell us all you know, I can promise you'll be safe. Fine. It's true what you hear about Psycho. They're creating and destroying psychics, but where my faction was, everyone was either a little psychic or not at all, and then we became psychic. Which faction was that? Toronto. Psycho's only Canadian faction, owned by the US of course. Anyways, from what I've heard, the factions that strip psychics of their abilities are unbelievably rare. I don't even know which cities they're in. How did you become psychic? Psycho has a lot of machines they hooked up to us. I'm an empath, so I can feel what others are feeling. But I was an empath before Psycho found me at the orphanage. They strengthened my abilities through machines, meditation, hypnosis, even therapy. I'd rather not get into the specifics, really. Orphanage? Yes, I was there for as long as I can remember. I was 9, and by then, so many around me were getting adopted, I thought I'd be there till I aged out at 18. Then, one day, this super nice lady showed up and interviewed each of us, asking if we could do anything different. I told her I could, and she said she'd adopt me if I agreed to have my abilities tested. I was desperate and would do anything to get out of there, so I agreed. Turns out Psycho steals kids from orphanages because we're more powerful than the adults. Hey, when you were in Toronto, did you know a Renee Wolf? I don't know a Renee. That's your friend? If she disappeared from this area, the closest faction would be in Philly. Why come here all the way from Toronto? Aren't there psychics there? I broke into Psycho's file room and it said the first Psycho warehouse was here. I figured if any psychics can protect me, it's those who have avoided them for the longest. Were you, by chance born in June of 1999? So you'd be 18? Yeah. So you're het? Your initials are HET. They are. We found this in the old abandoned Psycho warehouse here in Coatesville. Well, interesting. Right after we were shot at. I'm sorry, but all I know about the Psycho warehouse here is it's abandoned. As far as I know, a faction doesn't have everyone's info, only those in that one faction. I don't know how my thing got here. You know what this means, right? We have to go to the Psycho faction in Philly to get Renee. If you're assuming they didn't take her out of state. The closest faction after Philly is, Cleveland, Ohio. So we're only going to one place then? No, it makes more sense to go into both places simultaneously, because if we break into one, the other will go into lockdown. Good point. We should leave first thing tomorrow morning. But who's going where? I'll make a group chat and we'll figure it out from there, okay? And you'll come home with me. Wait, has Ramona been listening to our plan this entire time? Okay, good. Let's get out of here. Hello, Anya. Hey, Mom. What's up? Why on earth are you getting involved in Psycho? How did you know? How did I know? Not only am I your mother, but I am psychic. Also, Ramona called me over the phone and told me. I knew one day she'd slip up and tell you everything. We found out that Psycho are the ones who took Renee Wolf. Well, that still doesn't explain how she's alive and dead, but that's not the point. The point is that I haven't told you about them for a reason, Anya. They're dangerous, evil, that sort of thing. I know, you're trying to protect me. Anya, they torture psychics. Okay, I understand. We won't dig into it any farther. Did, Ramona mention anything else? What, are you planning to rob a bank too? And who's this? Enoch-sized great-grandchild or something? You're not far off. I escaped from the Psycho Toronto faction 4 days ago. Can Hayden please stay with us? First, you befriend the Cohens, and now this? Anya, it's gonna be difficult to stay under the radar from Psycho when we're harboring the first person to escape in 22 years. You know I wouldn't leave a psychic to fend for themselves. Hayden can stay with us tonight and we'll deal with this tomorrow. Dinner will be ready soon. We're having spaghetti. Oh, hey. Here's some PJs. I think we're the same size. If you want, you can wash up in the bathroom. There's a toothbrush and everything for you. Thanks. Interesting. What? I'm in the group chat with the twins and Louisa says it's best for her and Charlotte to go to Philly, and the rest of us will take the train to Cleveland at 8 a.m. That works. From here to there is 10 hours, we'll be there by 6 p.m., and we should enter to look for Renee after midnight. Lit. Charlotte and Louisa will leave around 8 p.m. tomorrow. Alright. We should probably get to bed now. We have one heck of a day ahead of us. Ma'am? We've searched every inch of this place and swept all of Toronto. Patient 0017 is nowhere to be found. Notify surrounding factions immediately. 0017 is not dangerous, only if they reveal the truth. Copy that. What happened in 1995 will never happen again. Do you understand me? Take out the threat by any means necessary. Anya, your phone's going crazy. This hour. Better be good. Oh my god. Oh my god. We need to go. Hayden, we need to leave. What's going on? Day's on. We need to go right now. Hurry up. You got your shoes? Okay, let's go. Wait, Anya, what about your mom? Right. Go through the hallway window, come on. Louisa saw people break into Ramona's home. She thinks they're from Psycho. Why did we run at 3 a.m. to go to McDonald's? You did it for me. Want a sip? Never mind. Looks like Psycho's searching for you. Luckily, the girl with the cool mind power saw, and we decided to start our endeavor early. Very early. If we went at 8 a.m., my guess is Psycho would have been waiting for us at that train station. How are we supposed to get on the train if Psycho will still be there in 5 hours? Aha! The psychic has another question, but a good one. My friend's uncle just so happens to drive the train that goes from here to Ohio. We now have a private trip, leaving at 3:45 a.m. thanks to a little, monetary bribe. Let's order some food. We'll need it. How are you not at all fazed by this? What can I say? I'm most awake at night. Henry, thank you again for agreeing to take us all the way to Ohio. I'm breaking a lot of rules for you and your pals, kid, and I appreciate that. Anya, you said the Cohen's business went downhill, right? Well then, where'd Connor get the money to bribe that dude? I only know the Wolves lost more money than the Cohens did. Beats me. We're all set. It'll take about 14 hours to get to Cleveland. Henry has to take the less straightforward path to avoid checkpoints. If we do run into a train official asking questions, things are covered. How on earth did you get the money to do this? Hayden, you can't trust rumors. What is she doing? Looks like she is not into REM sleep yet. What? Psycho had us study everything about the mind to better understand our abilities. Right before REM sleep, or so I've heard, is how clairvoyants can communicate with others. Renee? I keep seeing her, but only in flashes. I thought the connection would be stronger since we're closer. Where are we? Hunting Valley, Ohio. Hello?
Kid, it's Henry. I've been trying to get through to you. What's it like this? Please, I think we got trouble. I noticed you was passing the same people from station to station. There's a cop that's about to come to my cabin in 10 seconds. Usually a pal is going to walk down the hallway, and the microwave in the heat and that's not so much. Go in there and follow from the outside. No!
How far are we from Cleveland? If we hurry, 4 hours. Let's go.